Hello guys, this is Keelan. Today I am playing Arsenal and going to be telling you guys a lockdown story. So, it was January the 15th at 9 in the morning. And it was a Wednesday, I think. And so, during school, a lockdown was happening, and this was before our principal got down on the intercom. So on the intercom, before this was actually never mind. So when it was like 9 in the morning, I was with my friend. We was doing band work because our teacher was sick, so we had a sub, but there was no sub ever. So I just talked to my friends, and then later on, teachers told us to get up and start running towards the library. And it's the ICT is not a developer. That's cool. I forgot that I'm not blue. But, so what happened was that we was going in lockdown, which was a bad thing, and we didn't know. So I was just like, haha, is this a lockdown drill? That's what I was thinking. And then like, we was running during what is happening, but we was running during the time. And my friend, while we was running, I went, are we going in, is this like a lockdown drill? And she was like, I don't know. And her name was Lily. She wanted me to feature her in this video. And so he rushed us to the library, but the library was locked, and my grandmother was here. Sometimes she would come to the school to do nutrition stuff, and that was like her first lockdown. So they rushed us towards the library, and I was just like, oh my gosh, we're probably doing a drill. They're pranking us. That's what I was thinking. And then they rushed us to a speech teacher's room. Whoa. And then like a minute before our principal went on the intercom, that speech teacher said that we are going to lockdown. I just got a text from the principal, and we were just like, they're kidding, right? And then like a minute later, the principal said we was going on lockdown, and we wasn't really in no danger, but he didn't tell us that yet, because well, he told us well, really, there was just some dude. There was some dude in like a hotel, and he done like beat his girlfriend. And so he was near school campus, but not like in school campus. So they put us in lockdown due to my information. But he didn't tell us that yet, so we was just like, oh my gosh. And we was just like 3 people start crying, 2 of my friends start crying, but one person I forgot who was crying, and so then we just waited there in the dark with 3 people crying, and everyone was telling them to be quiet and to shut up, and I could understand because of survival, everyone thought we was like they wasn't like we wasn't having it, and so we was pretty scared. Like my heart started like bumping really fast. Surprisingly, I didn't shed a tear or even cry. And so we waited like 30 minutes, and then like the principal went on the intercom and then told us that there was really no threat because there was this dude out in campus and stuff like that. But he told us that we were okay. We was not endangered. What is happening? It's not working. Something's happening. There we go. So, it took them like 7 minutes to stop crying, like for everyone. And while we was waiting, the teacher finally turned on the lights, and then we just like I tried to do work, and so we just waited, and then finally got on our Chromebooks and played great games. But she told us to be a little bit quiet. And as we waited, we just waited. It wasn't really no threat as we thought it would be. And that would be the first ever lockdown that my school would ever have, just to remind you if I didn't already. And so as we just played games in the room, listened to YouTube, finally the lockdown was over. We didn't go to any of our switches, of course. Oh, and did you know, here's a fun fact, if one school goes on lockdown, every school does. Oh, I'm sorry, but if every school went on lockdown, if one school went on lockdown, every other school would. So if like a shooting was to happen, the shooter wouldn't go to another school. So so every school would be ready for it. So while we waited, we just did our thing until he finally said we was allowed to go. And one of my friends were crying in the bathroom still without I knowing. And it was actually one of my other friend's cousins. And she was crying in the bathroom, one of my friends said. So I was just like, oh my gosh, was she in the bathroom? She said no, so I was okay about that. So that's pretty much how I survived the lockdown. When there wasn't even a threat. So that's why. But even still, if there's not a threat, you need to be careful about what's happening and check your surroundings. And if you're outside, you need to hide in a bathroom or somewhere like that if a lockdown were to happen. And don't hide in a locker. Like, we can even fit in our lockers, but still, don't hide in the lockers. Not a smart idea. You need to go somewhere where you have a lot of space and you can get out quickly and hopefully not die. So that's all for today, and goodbye.